off the dime, that's Amare for the Suns, as the Phoenix big man has something for the Lake Show. We have a series in the Western Conference Finals, though not so much in the East, where Boston is ready for a sea party. They've had the kryptonite for Superman. While the president hopes it's time for LeBron in Chi-Town, we know it's time for the dime right now.
Stoudemire from Menash. And these are things we did not see in games 1 and 2.
That's that great pocket pass. He does it with his left hand, I think actually better than his right. That it's an incredible degree of difficulty pass.
And welcome to the Daily Dime. I'm Jim Basquall. Heading the show, the Celtics ready to make the Magic disappear. And the president gives his take on LeBron's future destination. But first up, the Suns not quite ready to set. Phoenix hoping a change of venue changes their fortunes in the Western Conference Finals, as the defending champion Lakers came in having won 8 straight playoff games, which includes the first 2 over the Suns. Sunday, Steve Nash and Amare Stoudemire provided some star power in the desert. Here's Kobe and the Lakers looking to grab a commanding 3-0 lead on the Suns opening quarter of Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. That's Kobe down low with the finish. Lakers up a deuce. Bryant scored 36. Then he finds Pau Gasol here with Pau on the hammer home. L.A. up 3. Second quarter, Andrew Bynum off from the line, but that's Shannon Brown sneaking in and throwing it down. Lakers up 7. Steve Nash for Amare Stoudemire, and this had the game even at 45. 15 assists for Nash, who gives it up for Robin Lopez here. Lopez gave Phoenix a huge lift with 20 points. Phoenix went up a point. Third quarter, things get physical with Derek Fisher getting in Lopez's face. The two exchange words, and this is why. Take another look as Lopez runs up the court, throwing the elbow at Fisher's head. Time winding down third quarter, even at 82. That's Amare Stoudemire getting into the paint, using the window on the finish. Stoudemire came to play. Fourth quarter, even at 86. Right by Pau Gasol, going up and under off the glass. He had 42 points and 11 rebounds. Then it's Jason Richardson doing it from deep. Phoenix in the midst of an 11-2 fourth quarter run to get some separation. Moments later, it's Stoudemire getting into the lane. Another finish. Phoenix up 102-96. Then it's Nash. Corner jumper, part of a 17-point night, with the finishing touches provided by Jay Richardson one more time from downtown. The Suns get on the board in the Western Conference Finals, now down 2-1 after Sunday's 118-109 victory.
But what is it about him that seems like when there's some other issue he deals with, he seems
I don't know, but I would like for you guys to ask him 10 questions about free agency tonight, man. You know, I have no idea. I just, you know, but I knew that Amare would respond. You know, he's a competitor.
Did the local criticism of you personally sting you over the past few days? Were you aware of it?
No, not at all. So just the fact of wanting to win, how important this game was, is what motivated myself and also, you know, my teammates. So with that being said, that's, you know, we couldn't afford to go down 3-0. We couldn't afford that, so we came out with a chip on our shoulder. We played well.
What did you think was going to happen? You know, like, he's a great player. You know, he's had a couple tough games. I mean, he wasn't going to come out here and roll over. You know, I saw this coming.
We have to come out as though we have another huge challenge ahead of us. We have to come out as the underdog. We have to come out with a chip on our shoulder and play Game 4 like we did, obviously, in Game 3.
Amare Stoudemire was huge on Sunday in scoring 42 while grabbing 11 rebounds. The Lakers have been in Los Angeles since 1960, and this is just the 5th time a player has scored 40-plus points and grabbed 10-plus rebounds in a win over the Los Angeles Lakers. The last to do so, Akeem Olajuwon, back in 1986.
So how do we adjust that if you're the Lakers for Game 4? Because obviously if that works, you're going to see it again from the Suns, and now you have to counteract that.
Kobe showed up. Gasol showed up. Derek Fisher showed up. You need other players to be efficient. Lamar Odom coming into today's game, he was real dominant, having double-doubles off the bench. He didn't do that today. Ron Artest wasn't able to shoot 50% from the floor. Lopez for the Suns, that was a big-time 20 points. His plus-minus was plus 19. He gave him energy, toughness, rebounding in the paint, and allowed him to supplement what Amari Stoudemire was doing. And Steve Nash, quietly, still had his 17 points, his 15 assists, and that's what they need, him to be efficient and effective. Nash was.
All right, now sum it all up for me nice and pretty and quick and with a bow on it. Did you see enough to see that we're going to have a longer series here than expected?
I hope so. We need more basketball.
But are we going? I know you hope so. We all do. But did you see enough to say we're going to have a Game 6 and Game 7?
I think so. I think the Phoenix Suns can still play better. Channing Frye was 0 for 7. Channing Frye, mix up your game. Drive to the basket. You are 6'10". He was 0 for 5 from the three-point line. I think if he can make shots, they could get Barbosa or Dragic to make plays off the bench. And Dudley, he didn't play well like he did in Game 2. I think another one of those guys to play well. Don't be surprised if the Suns are able to take Game 4 as well.